Warning, the video game you're about to see is complete trash. If you dare to play it, you could fall victim to one or all of the following side effects: migraine headaches, high fever, involuntary tremors, and the most extreme case of violent diarrhea ever recorded. It was so bad that we decided not to edit the video, so you can get the full effect of how frustrating this turd really is. Player discretion is strongly advised. Hello again, everyone. It is James from Media Jam, and we are back with a very special episode of Mondays Are Trash. I've got a very interesting, trashy game for you today, guys. This is a game a lot of us know and love. Okay, Sonic the Hedgehog. Who has not played Sonic the Hedgehog at this point in our lives? This port, however, for the Game Boy Advance, which came out November 14th, 2006, to celebrate the 15th anniversary of the Sonic franchise and this game in general, is noted for being particularly bad. Frame rate issues, music issues, just down, the emulation just not up to snuff. I will admit this is not a completely blind playthrough. A few minutes ago, just to make sure that everything was working and everything, I did play through Green Hill Zone, which we will start back. Green Hill Zone, we'll start at the beginning. This is a doozy, guys. So without further ado, let's take a look at Sonic the Hedgehog Genesis for the Game Boy Advance. So we're playing the special anniversary mode, and the one thing that it gives us is the spin dash, which of course did not appear until Sonic the Hedgehog 2 initially. So we'll give that a shot. Now, as you can see already, we're stuttering all over the place. No consistency at all to the frame rate. The music has been greatly simplified and kind of remixed, and not in a good way. It's always interesting to me how this game at this point came out almost 30 years ago. So we're looking at almost 30 years ago this game came out, and we still see issues with emulation. This is not... Oh, look at that. As it falls and you jump off of it, it just disappears completely. Horrible. But to this day, I have a Act Games produced Sega Genesis handheld, and the music to this game is all jacked up on there too. So it's always interesting to me how the music 30 years later is still so hard for us to emulate. But as you're watching here, we got the bonus level. I mean, it's Sonic the Hedgehog, but there's no real performance to it. Everything feels kind of laggy. The frame rate has no consistency. It's not good, and it's not even consistently bad. It's just all over the place, jumping everywhere. And it does save. This game does feature a save function, which I guess is nice. I have no issue with the thought behind... See, the controls are so dumpy, I just get stuck. And this is not an easy kind of bonus level anyway, without having to combat the controls. See if we can get us a chaos... Oh, no, we want that Chaos Emerald. No. Okay. Alright, we're trying here. Wait, can we... We got the Chaos Emerald. Okay, so we did succeed in getting the Chaos Emerald. So that's good. One level down. I mean, it's something. Act 2. Let's give this a shot here. Okay. Everything, of course, has been kind of zoomed in to fit the aspect ratio of the Game Boy Advance screen, which is kind of unfortunate, which is kind of unavoidable. So, the performance is just not there. Like, I can't say that it's not Sonic the Hedgehog. It is. I mean, it's the game that I've played 100 times over the last 28 or so years since it came out. But it's just like the most bootlegged, janky version of this game. I mean, I've played this game on mobile phones. That's the thing. This game is available everywhere. I would venture to say almost every human being that owns a modern console has some way to play Sonic the Hedgehog. This just isn't the way to do it. I mean, I think what's frustrating when you play this is Sega had their own Sonic Advance series on the Game Boy Advance, and I remember them being fairly competent. Not as good as the originals, but the performance was fantastic. But then you go back here to the originals from 1991 or so. Oh, dang it. Well, that's alright. And look at that. Just look at the stutter. I guess, oh, we do finally have a reason to use our spin dash there. I mean, the big issue is not necessarily the game itself. Usually when we play these Mondays or Trash games, it's the game itself are the issues. This time around, it really is just the version of the game. You know, it's just not... Everything runs not right. Like right there, I sped up for no reason. I landed there on the spikes because Lord knows what I'm doing. It's impossible to kind of tell what you're doing here. Dang it. Everything's so slippery and weird. It's really hard to kind of figure out what you're trying to do. Sometimes you jump and it doesn't jump. Sometimes you jump and it feels like you jump before you even hit the button. Oh, it's hideous, hideous game. Okay. Now, yeah. I tell you, the slowdown reminds me, if anybody ever played Sonic the Hedgehog 2, you'll remember there was a head-to-head competitive mode, and the slowdown on that was terrible. So we have our first boss battle, and look, they couldn't even fit the battle onto one screen. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of handy, actually, to kind of get the frame rate almost helps us on this boss a little bit. Not that you need a lot of help, as I say that as I get hit and lose all my rings. But, I mean, everybody wants to complain about the Sonic we saw revealed for the Sonic movie. I'm more offended by this at the moment. Oh, dang it. I jumped right into it like something stupid. That's alright. Yeah. Ugh. I mean, I'm telling you, this game is moving at the speed of smell, guys. Just no performance to speak of. No performance to speak of. Everything, the sound effects have been downgraded. Jim Carrey's been skunked there. And look, even as we run away there, it just kind of... Now, I didn't start Marble Zone yet. And Marble Zone is one of my favorites in the entire Sonic the Hedgehog game because of the music. The music is fantastic. Love the song in this game. Or in this zone. The music sounds fairly accurate. I just feel like maybe if they had play tested this more... I don't know if they started it late and they had that deadline or something they had to reach, but like this just plays so badly. And that's the thing, there's never been a 2D Sonic experience that I can truly say plays badly. They always... Ah, dang it, I jumped right into that lava bubble there. That's my fault. But they... See, look, I just kind of flew over to where I was going. There's no consistency to the physics. The physics are terribly... I think there's some goodies in here, if I remember correctly. It is neat to have the spin dash in Sonic 1, I'll say that. But if I'm not mistaken, there are other versions of this game that give you that nowadays. Oh, dang it, fell into the lava. See, there's not even any sound effect for when the ground catches fire there. They just removed that sound effect altogether. Oh, we got a shield here. Take that. Head underground. Just not the way that we remember playing this, that's for sure. But, I mean, I will say this, I'm doing it, so it can't be... I mean, the general idea is still there, it's just everything, controls so badly. And it doesn't look great on top of it, and you know what is kind of killer about it? If you think about it, no, look how slowly I fall there. Grab the checkpoint. Think about the Super Mario Advance series. Think about Super Mario World. Now, I know it doesn't process as fast, necessarily, as Sonic the Hedgehog. You know, because we all know that Sega did what Nintendo didn't. To paraphrase the old adage there. But look how... Oh, my gosh. But with Super Mario World playing as confidently on the Game Boy Advance as it did, and the Sonic Advance series also being on the Game Boy Advance, you can't tell me they couldn't have done this particular game better. I don't buy it for a second. I do not buy it for 1 second. This is the best they could do for Sonic the Hedgehog 1 on the Game Boy Advance. Like, yeah, this is rough. And look, it just speeds up for no reason. Oh, dang it. Lost my shield. Ooh, almost ran off into the lava there. And see, that's the thing, is when you're playing a game that moves as fast as Sonic the Hedgehog, you want to be able to at least rely on the controls. And this is made for a very unreliable control situation. But we did get through Marble Zone Act 1. Probably play through Marble Zone on this video and get into our review. But if you all have played this before and you want to chime in with your thoughts, so like I said, this is the first time I played it was about 10 minutes before I turned this video on. And buddy, I can't imagine trying to be okay with this in 2006 when it came out, you know. Everything running so sluggishly right now. Oh, dang it. Ran into a bat. Alright, push this block off. Now, I wonder... I'll say this. One of the saving graces kind of is Sonic is always... Oh, dang it, no. I knew I was caught up there. I hit jump, but I feel like it just didn't jump. Okay, we got a ring, so that's good. But I feel like Sonic doesn't have the same level of Oh, see, look, it just sped up for no... Oh my gosh, what is going on with this frame rate? What is going on with this frame rate? Oh, it just like shoots you forward. Oh no, dang it, all to nothing. Okay, alright, and we got our first death. Death number 1. I don't think we got a checkpoint. Okay, the music doesn't even start over. When you restart the level, it doesn't even reload the level or the music. It just kind of throws you back to the beginning. Alright, we gotta do better than that this time. Alright, keep going. That whole part threw me off so bad because as soon as you started running from the lava, dang it, the lava stream or river, or whatever you want to call it, that was coming at me there, it sped up to the point to where it just felt like I was playing a different game. It was crazy. Oh, whoopsie. Okay. Everything is so, all the controls are so almost laggy. Dang it. Oh, I want to die. I want to die. Definitely not going my way. We got 2 more lives. We'll play till we finish Marble Zone or till we run out of lives, guys. I won't be starting back at the beginning of Marble Zone, I don't think. I don't know, I might boot up my Sega Genesis and give the original game a shot or something just to kind of bring the memories back, but buddy, this one here, guys. That's what's so terrible about it, too, is I don't even feel like there's even much more you can even say about this. I mean... You can tell it's bad from where you sit, guys, but I'm telling you right now, unless you've played this steamy pile, it is going to be really difficult for you to truly... Something over here, that's right. Maybe get ourselves a little more insurance there with a shield. See if we can. Yeah. Okay. See, look, it just speeds up for no reason. Now watch this. Moving so slow, so slow. Boom, fast again. For a second, it feels like we're playing on the Sega Genesis. But there's no consistency to it. Oh my goodness. No consistency at all to anything. Alright, be a little more careful here. Ooh. See? Now look. Right there, that was because of the frame rate. I got because of the frame rate. Ugh. Oh my goodness gracious, no. Whatever. Made it across. Oh, this is the single most frustrating way to play this game. I can tell you 100% that this is the worst way that I've ever seen this game played. There's a shield up here I'd like to procure. Okay, we've done another little push, and like, it's almost impossible to move just one step. Okay, I remember this part. And that's what really sucks about playing it this way is, you know, I have so many good memories playing this game. And almost all of the good memories here are just not possible to recreate. Just because of, dang it. Oh, okay, well, we found something. Alright. Well, in our failure, we did find some lives. And some extra rings, so that's pretty good. Let's see if it'll give us a chance here to... We're going to have to start all the way back at the beginning of this whole section to make it to the top of this. I'll try to cut some of this down, I guess, guys, but I don't know how much editing I'll be able to do with this one. You polish a turd, still a piece of duty. Always remember that, kids. Doesn't matter how much you polish a turd, it's always going to be a piece of duty. Hedgehog hop. Ooh. Okay. So frustrating. So frustrating. Definitely not the Sonic the Hedgehog that I know and love. And you know, somewhere out there, there's some poor kid that this is the only way he's ever played this game. And that just depresses me. Okay, here we go. Alright. Oh, I jumped right into that. I can't blame the game for that. That was poor playing. Ooh. And then, you know, I know it's a necessity, but the changing of the aspect ratio does put you in a lot of blind spots where you have... Ah, dang it. Where you have dang it. Where you have absolutely no idea what's above you, below you, beside you, or anything. So that's frustrating. Oh, can you look at that? Oh, great. It's like the game stops. I don't know if I'll even make it to the end of Marble Zone, I'll be honest, guys. Like this here. Ugh. What in the purple monkey poop is that? Alright, so let's just do this. Let's just go. Can I just, like... I sure can, and I sure will. We went through this. This was always kind of a long level anyway, in my opinion, and it's just made so much longer, dang it, by this whole situation that we are trying... Oh, what in the world was I even trying to do there? It's alright, I got a ring back. I almost got my other one back. Okay. Oh, there it is. Dang it. Okay, we got that ring back. Okay, I see what I have to do. Come on, dang it. Whatever. That's going to be it for me, I think. Beat Act 2 of Marble Zone. Mercifully, it's over. Okay, so let's talk about a score. So, we've done, this is our third, I can't even speak, I'm so frustrated. This is our third episode of Mondays Are Trash, and we have kind of established a rating system of a 0 to 5 scale. 0 being complete, utter trash that won't even turn on. Which, hopefully, I'll never run into a true 0. Okay? And 5 being the proverbial another man's treasure. You know, one man's trash is another man's treasure. I'm going to give Sonic Genesis for the Game Boy Advance, I'm going to give it a 1. Okay? A 1 out of 5. Not the lowest score that I've given. This, out of the 3 episodes, this is not the worst game I've played. Of the 3 episodes we've done so far. That was far and away Superman 64. But the last episode we did, which was Resident Evil Survivor, ended up being a game that I somewhat enjoyed, and a game that I intend to revisit at some point and try to at least finish so I can say that I did. This is almost unplayable. This gets an extra half a point on Superman only because of its legacy and what the game itself is, being Sonic the Hedgehog. We talk pros and cons. Pros for this one, I mean, it's Sonic the Hedgehog. And the addition of the spin dash for this game is pretty neat. When you talk about cons, just the overall performance of everything going on here. And in 2019, there are so many ways to play this game, guys. You can play this game on your mobile phone. This game is available in the Sega, I think it's called the Sega Classics Collection or something, for the PlayStation 4, Xbox 360, and the Nintendo Switch. It's available on the PC through Steam. It's available on PS3, PS2. It is everywhere, guys. You do not have to play this version of this game. I'm not going to say it's the absolute worst version of this game that's ever existed, because I don't know that. But as far as what I've played, and I've played some real bad ones, this is far and away the worst. So, yeah, this one's trash. So, if you enjoyed what you saw today, I wonder about you. No, if you enjoyed our video, please make sure to like, share, subscribe. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Discord, all of that right down below in the description. I appreciate everybody watching. If you have a game you would like to see covered on Mondays or Trash, please let me know. I'm always looking for something new. Really appreciate everybody, and until we meet again, you all have a good one.